Welcome back to KTN Prime. Let's continue informing you. Now, they vanished into silence, leaving behind unanswered questions and families trapped in endless waiting. For 2 years, the shadows of Kenya's bloodiest protests have lingered. 35 names remain unaccounted for. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights now says these families, scarred by uncertainty, deserve compensation as a gesture, however small, towards justice for lives cut short. Vera Mora with the details.
Taken captive, held incommunicado, with others released after 30 days of cold nights in the dark cells. With the Gen Z commemoration protest temperatures rising, the fear of abductions and enforced disappearance is getting most youths out of the streets. For the last 2 years, families have lived through a nightmare that never seems to end. Since 2024, at the wake of what has been termed the bloodiest protest in Kenya's history, the Gen Z-led protests, at least 35 people have been reported missing, according to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
Call for information that the Commission made was spread across the country. We didn't limit in terms of geographical scope, and these complaints were also not limited to Nairobi. Actually, these were received from 11 counties.
The 35 missing persons went missing from different counties across the country, including Embu, Isiolo, Kajiado, Kiambu, Kisii, Kisumu, Nairobi, Nakuru, Wajir, and Uasin Gishu. And as these families continue their painful search for answers, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights says the 35 families should be compensated for the suffering they have endured.
We also recommended rehabilitation to the extent possible. There could be victims or persons who are still suffering the effects. They may be in need of psychosocial support. They may be in need of health support, and that is also something that we recommended. We also recommended compensation, and that has been part of the conversation, which is still ongoing.
In monetary, the families will each be compensated 1.5 million Kenyan shillings, a recognition, however small, of the immeasurable pain caused by the disappearance of their loved ones.
And more than compensation, how do we prevent these violations from occurring?
Vera Mora, KTN.
Two other stories.